Human Resources Management in Global Perspective MCQs Part 6. The home country attitude, management style, knowledge, evaluation, criteria, and manager are superior to anything the host country might have to offer. Option A, ethnocentric. Option B, polycentric. Option C, geocentric. Option C, regionocentric. The correct answer is option A, ethnocentric. The home country attitude, management style, knowledge, evaluation criteria, and manager are superior to anything the host country might have to offer. The correct answer here is option A, ethnocentric. There is a conscious belief that only host country manager can ever really understand the culture and behavior of the host country market. Therefore, foreign subsidies should be managed by local people. Correct answer is option A, polycentric, option B, geocentric, option B, regionocentric, option D, ethnocentric. The correct answer is option A, polycentric. This is based on the assumption that the base manager or other employee for any specific position anywhere on the globe may be found in any of the countries in which organization operates. Option E, geocentric, option B, ethnocentric, option C, polycentric, option D, regionocentric. The correct answer is option A, geocentric. This approach reflects the geographical strategy and structure of the multinational enterprise. It utilizes a wider pool of managers, but in a limited way. Staff may move outside their country, but only within the particular geographic region. Option A, regionocentric, option B, geocentric, option C, ethnocentric, option D, polycentric. The correct answer is option A, regionocentric. This dash set of a multinational value translates into a three broad international staffing policy or sources for staffing international operation. Option A 3, option B 2, option C 4, option D 5. The correct answer is option A 3. This three set of multinational value translate into three broad international staffing policy or sources for staffing international operation. In the dash perspective, there is no universal or international rights and wrong. It all depends on a particular culture, values, and belief. Option A, ethical realistic. Option B, ethical absolutistic. Option C, ethical universalistic. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option B, ethical relativistic. The dash does follow its own culture, values, and has no regret for the values and beliefs of the host country. Option B, ethical realistic. Option B, ethical absolutist. Option C, ethical universalist. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option B, ethical absolutist. The ethical absolutist does follow its own culture, values, and has no regret for the values and beliefs of the host country. The dash believes that there are a fundamental principle of right and wrong which translate culture boundaries and that multinational must adhere to these fundamental principles or globe values. Option B, ethical relativistic. Option B, ethical optimistic. Option C, ethical universalist. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option C, ethical universalist. The dash follows the saying, when in Rome, do the Romans. So when a multinational operates in a country where corruption is rampant and where bribery is tolerated, this company may also use bribery in order to get what it wants, even if it is considered as a wrong in a parent country. Option A, ethical realistic. Option B, ethic obsterist. Option C, ethical universalistic. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option B, ethical absolutist. The dash believes that when in Rome, one should do what one would do at home, regardless of what the Romans do. Option A, ethical realistic. Option B, ethical absolutist. Option C, ethical universalist. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option B, ethical absolutist. The ethical observers believe that when in Rome, one should do what one could do at home, regardless of what Romans do. The dash believes that there is a fundamental universally accepted norms and that is must be applied regardless of your culture or society. Option E, ethical realistic. Option B, ethical obstaculistic. Option C, ethical universalist. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option C, ethical universalist. The ethical universalist believes that there is a fundamental universal accepted norms and there and that is must be applied regards to your culture or society. In the Dash organization, again for an ethnocentric approach, there is a high degree of control over the subsidiary and its operation are closely monitored. Option A, initial stage. Option B, functional growth. Option C, control growth. Option D, last stage. The correct answer is option A, initial stage. In the initial stage, organization again offer the ethnocentric approach. There is a high degree of control over the subsidiary and its operation are closely monitored. A polycentric approach is adopted in the Dash stage. The organization operation becomes extensive. Option A, initial stage. Option B, functional growth. Option C, control growth. Option D, last stage. The correct answer is option B, functional growth. A polycentric approach is adopted in the functional stage. The organization operation became extensive. The organization opened a number of subsidiaries and the local headquarters is in charge of the operation, while the home country headquarters assumes a more strategic role. Option A, functional growth. Option B, initial stage. Option C, control growth. Option D, last stage. The correct answer here is option A, functional growth. In the functional growth, the organized open a number of subsidiaries and the local headquarters is in charge of the operation while the home country headquarters assume a more strategic role. In the Dash stage, organization adopt a regional-centric approach. Option A, initial stage. Option B, functional growth. Option C, control growth. Option D, last stage. The correct answer is option C, control growth. In the control growth stage, organization adopt a regional-centric approach. The Dash focus is to cut cost and enhance productivity. The idea is to integrate a business at the regional and domestic level and to maintain economic of scale. Option A, initial stage. Option B, functional growth. Option C, control growth. Option B, last stage. The correct answer is option C, control growth. The control growth focus is to cut costs and enhance productivity. The idea is to integrate business at its regional and domestic level and to attain economy of scale. The Dash approach is to set toward adopting a geocentric approach. A geocentric, option B, ethnocentric, option B, polycentric, option D, regionocentric. The correct answer is option D, regionocentric. The regionocentric approach is a step toward adopting a geocentric approach. In the Dash stage, organization adopt a geocentric approach. Option A, initial stage. Option B, functional growth. Option C, control growth. Option D, strategic growth stage. The correct answer is option D, strategic growth stage. In the strategic growth stage, organization adopt a geocentric approach. In this stage, an organization becomes a global player as it has established subsidiaries in the number of countries. Option A, initial stage. Option B, functional growth. Option C, control growth. Option D, strategic growth stage. The correct answer is option D, strategic growth stage. Strategic growth stage, an organization become a global player as it has established subsidiaries in a number of countries. It Dash faces stiff competition from a domestic and international firm. Option A, initial stage. Option B, functional growth. Option C, control growth. Option D, strategic growth stage. The correct answer is option D, strategic growth stage. Its strategic growth stage faces stiff competition from the domestic and international firms. To consolidate its position, Dash established joint venture and strategic alliances. Option A, initial stage. Option A, functional growth. Option C, control growth. Option D, strategic growth stage. The correct answer is option D, strategic growth stage. To consolidate its position, strategic growth stage established joint venture and strategic alliances. A Dash is adopted so that domestic and international operations are integrated in terms of product development, marketing, and distribution. Option E, geocentric approach. Option B, ethnocentric approach. Option C, polycentric approach. Option D, regionocentric approach. The correct answer is option A, geocentric approach. A geocentric approach is adopted so that domestic and international operations are integrated in terms of product development, marketing, and distribution. Dash offer flexibility but may prove to the disasters in the long run from a multinational company. Option A, Revatism. Option B, ethical optionalist. Option C, ethical universalist. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option A, Relativism. A relativism of flexibility but may prove to the disastrous in the long run from a multinational company. Dash do not give much importance to the culture and values of the host country. Relativism, option B. Ethical obstaculist, option C. Ethical universalist, option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option B. Ethical astrolist. The ethical astrolists do not give much importance to the culture and values of the host country. Dash has been criticized for the arrogance and for showing little respect to the tradition and culture of the host country. Option A. Ethical obstaculist. Option B. Relativism. Option C. Ethical obstaculism. Option D. Ethical universal. The correct answer is option C. Ethical obstaculist. For more MCQs, please prefer subscribing and click on notification bell icon for the next part. Thank you.